How's it going, folks? Welcome back to another video. So I got a pretty good one for you guys today. I'm going to be discussing whether lighted nocks are worth the purchase or not. So me being new to bow hunting, I just got my first bow this year. You guys saw a couple videos on that. Got it all set up. I've hunted with like an Adelanto and a crossbow before this. But I realized that arrows are pretty expensive and broadheads when I bought them. Like, wow, this kind of hurts the bank account. So then I also saw these lighted nocks, and those also kind of hurt the bank account. So are they worth it to buy it to not lose an arrow or not? So that's what I'll be discussing today. Should be a good one. You guys stay tuned. All right, so first off, I'm just going to show you guys. I got these from Nocturnal Lighted Nocks, I believe is what they are. They're green, and they just flip on and off with this. I'll show you here in a little bit, but they're pretty simple to operate. They said they have like 20 or 30 hours battery life or something. So that's pretty good. So I'd say one benefit is they look kind of cool, not gonna lie. When you're sending one down there and it lights up as it in the air, I think that's pretty cool. So I guess that can be one benefit. Another one is if you're filming your hunts like I'm trying to do this year, probably make it a lot easier to see on camera, because like when there's arrow with a normal nock, you can barely see it with your plain eyes. But with the lighted nocks, it kind of makes it pop. And actually, I have a couple videos here in slow-mo. Let me insert theirs right here. So yeah, that was kind of cool. That was also at dark when it was dark outside and I couldn't see the target. But it makes it kind of easier for the camera to see what's going on. And also as an archer, like you want to know where you hit a deer so you know how long, to give it recovery time. That's what I was trying to say. You know how long you give it for recovery. So as an archer in the tree stand, if you just see that normal nock flying by, you won't see it very well. But like on the camera and with your eyes, if you see it light up and pop, it's a lot better chance for you to see where you actually hit that deer and how long you need to give him time to recover him. Yeah, so that's a pretty good benefit. Another one is, as I was mentioned earlier, is losing arrows. These things are not cheap. And these ones are actually on the cheaper side of arrows, but some arrows are up there around, $15, $20 a pop, which kind of hurts if you miss a deer, or even if it goes through a deer. It gets buried in the leaves and you don't find it. That's, toss the $20 bills out in the woods. So the lighted nocks help you to recover those, because obviously you can see the lighted nocks, especially at nighttime. If you shoot a deer at sunset and then wait in the stand until, to get down and get your stuff set up, it's going to be so much easier to find that arrow after you after these lighted nocks are on, because it'll, again, glow in the dark. Here, I'll actually show you guys what they look like. So normally after you shoot them, they turn on, but I kind of just have to press the old, maybe. Oh, it won't. Oh, come on. Well, this isn't very good. Normally they're spot on for this. Here, let's try a different one. They aren't meant to be turned on like this, but yeah, there you can see how that one just glows. And so it does look pretty cool when it's flying in the air, but also at nighttime in the woods, if you have that attached to the end of it versus that, it's gonna be a lot easier to find. So I think that, and they also look kind of cool as an arrow. So yeah, that's one advantage to them. They are pretty bright, but also they might run out of battery quicker than you might like. And then, oh yeah, to turn them off, I just have a field tip here, but I've used like a knife and stuff too. You can see, I don't know if you can see because it's so bright, but there's a little pocket right there that you just have to reach in there and turn it off. Just like that. And then whenever you shoot again, it'll turn back on. Oh, here's a better example. This is kind of a cool original arrow, but what I was saying is if you have that on the end versus one of those lighting up on the end in the dark, that's going to be a lot easier to find. But it's kind of cool. That's a mean broadhead on there. All right, so those are some pretty good advantages to lighted nocks. Like I said, easier to find the arrow, easier to film, and you can see where you hit the deer, which might come in pretty valuable to your bank account and to actually recovering deer. But now for some of the disadvantages. These suckers aren't too cheap either. I think I got these for about $8.50 a pop, which is, it's all right, but it can hurt the bank account a little bit. So that's kind of a disadvantage because normal knocks are maybe $1, probably not even that. So that's a disadvantage that I found. Yeah, so if you have this as $8 and say you actually lose the arrow, or like it gets stuck in a deer and gets broken up, that's more added to the arrow that's broken up rather than just the normal knock, which is a lighted knock. So that one could stink. And these suckers could run out of battery. If you forget to turn them on, or forget to turn them off, and you shoot it and then you leave it there all day, a couple of days in a row, these things can run out of battery, which might kind of stink, judging because they're $8 a pop, like I said earlier. So that's also one disadvantage that, obviously it's not, to me, it's worth the expense to buy them and not lose the $20 arrow. So I just made it a $30 arrow, but also I'm not going to lose it. But that's not true. I have a less chance of losing it versus, a normal knock. So that's my take on lighted knocks. Another, they are kind of annoying to turn off sometimes, but like that was only the first time. They loosened up pretty good after the first time. Like you saw, I just kind of tapped that guy, tap this guy. No, I can't tap that. I can't tap him, but yeah, but pretty bright, pretty good. So overall, I would recommend this product. I'd say it's I think it's a good product because you're not gonna lose your arrows. You can see where you hit the deer, and me as a hunter, that's worth it to be more lethal and to also film better videos for you guys. Speaking of that, stay tuned because we're about 11 days out from deer season now. Pretty close. I'm hammering at school. I got work going on everything, but I can do my best to get out in the woods for you guys, film some good videos. But now that I got these guys, hopefully there'll be even better videos. We can check in show cams. Got a few deer, no huge bucks, but we should be able to get some does on the ground for meat and get you guys all that videos and stuff. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it was informational, made you question, whether you want to buy lighted knocks or not. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Appreciate the view, and I'll see you later.